What is up, YouTube? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow Plays some more Captain of Industry. It has been a while. We started a brand new map. Let's get to it. Hello? Oh, hello? 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 Hello?
Goodbye.
Oh, hey, there you are. I was like, I know I gave them talk power. I know I did. Man. Oh, you're talking Starbase, Sean. Okay. What's up, Goaty?
What's up?
Hey. Wow. Goaties. Buy me some ding-dongs.
BBear0313 cheered Dex100, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
I think it's SpongeBob SquarePants, Bear. Thanks for the bits. Why does Bear get an alert, but Trent didn't? Brian hates Trent. Heard it here first, chat. Yeah. So this level, this map, this level is very interesting. You start on the beach with Nicki Minaj. You're hanging out on the beach, you know. But anyway, so I have been playing this one.
Holly Goatee just resubscribed for 19 months. Ding dong 19 month. Who would have thought? Is drive-bys really a thing? Or do I just live in a happy country without that kind of crime? Lol, let's build some industries. Puma plow, yes, Puma plow, yes, Puma plow, yes, Puma plow bird, Puma plow bird.
Remember that was our like first conversation, wasn't it? Was about like drive-bys in St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the 19-month resub 2-3. Do appreciate it, go.
No problemos.
So, chat, for those of you that don't know, there was a brief minute where there was a possibility Goaty was going to move to St. Louis from Denmark, right? At least for a little while. And yeah, I think I convinced you not to, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so do what?
There were not enough Kevlar in the world for that.
I think it was like, don't move to like downtown, move like out here if you're coming this way, you know? But anyway, so there's a lot of trees on this map and a lot of different elevations, which also kind of sucks. And then a lot of your shorelines are taken up by like mountains, which are fun. Really fun. And there's an island up here as well, which is kind of interesting. So, well, which by the way, that's where our gold's out here. So eventually we'll get to gold, but that's a later us problem. So for right now, what I'm doing on my other one that I'm playing off stream, basically cut all the trees down and try to make as much flat land as possible. Because he could have lived in my basement. Oh no. Oh no. No, I did not say that, Goaty. I never said that, sir.
Pumpkins full of candy.
Okay, I did say that once.
Mm-hmm.
I did say that once or twice. Yeah, but it was funny, Goat.
Yeah.
That was very funny. Okay. All right, so some of the things we got to get going here would be like, you know, oh, we need to get some research going because we don't have any research. For those of you that don't know, this map has a wait, we can't research it first, can we? Can't research. What do we have to do first? I always forget. There's something you have to do before research, and I forget what that is. Is it build a thing you do for? Yeah, the research lab. That's what it is. I'll put mine up here. Eventually that gets upgraded and you can put like conveyor belts into it and out of it and all that good stuff. But hey, for today, we're not worried about it. And they're able to swing by. Okay, Niles, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man. No worries. No reason to apologize there, Niles. I appreciate it, man. No need to apologize on it taking a minute. By the way, where did the hype train come from? I didn't even.
From me, Bear, and Goat.
Okay. I was looking at my little trucks, not paying attention. Sorry. I forgot how like this game is very slow to start, by the way, chat. So I hope y'all are ready for a grind. By the way, on my one that I've been playing, this mountain range here, almost, well, basically from where you can see on the screen up north here, this is all gone. I've been dumping it out in the ocean. The whole thing. Fire Shadow, hello. How are you? How's work going today?
Yummy.
Bbear0313 cheered X100, woo woo. But that's only in the morning. They should be up making some eggs or something.
Yes, barely should be up making some eggs or something.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. These subcoolers have chilled out.
Oh, are they chilling? Oh, they are chilling, aren't they?
They made the joke on the webs.
Oh. Appreciate the bits. Level 2. Oh no, almost level 2 hype train. We're close.
I stole Jack's joke.
Oh, okay. Off today. Let's go Fire Shadow. So for those of you that don't know, this game has quite a tech tree to it. Okay, and that's what this is right here. This is your tech tree, and it kind of goes. It kind of goes forever, chat. Okay. And when I say forever, I mean it goes all the way to rockets. We can build rockets eventually, okay? It's kind of insane how much stuff there is to research. So basically, I have my research building here. Okay? And then it's going to research stuff slowly. Now, we could build multiple of them, which we probably will have at least 2 eventually. Maybe. I have 4 on my other map. But at least a couple. So first thing we're researching is like farms. And then storage, because that's important, and then the ability to manufacture stuff, and then the ability to build more trucks and stuff. So it's kind of a slow start, but that's okay. Actually, there is some stuff we can build right off the jump here. It really sucks not having conveyor belts, by the way.
Yeah.
Conveyor belts are life in this game, okay? And it really, really, really sucks not having them.
Especially early game.
Yeah, yeah. The other problem is with all these trees everywhere, it's really hard where to decide to build stuff because, like, okay, I don't want to get too close to the coal mine here, the coal pile, which, by the way, that coal goes forever. There's so much coal here. So I don't want to get too close to that because I know I'm going to dig all that out. But at the same time, I feel like right now it's kind of just put stuff wherever you want and then later on like pretty it up and use conveyor belts and make things automated. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just kind of gonna make stuff happen right now and then I'll pretty it up later. Is what I like to kind of do. So well, that doesn't work. You can't put those. See, right here's where I need a conveyor belt, but I can't do what I want to do. So we just kind of have to put this here. And then the trucks will have to do the running, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's the part that sucks early game is you gotta
Rely on your trucks.
try to
A lot.
pre-plan, but also rely on your trucks.
Yeah, but also realize that like I'm gonna rip all this out eventually anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I can put in the molten trough here for the. That's basically a conveyor belt, kind of in a way, but it's not at the same time. So there's that. Okay, and then we have population, we have people we have to take care of, all that good stuff too. It's quite an in-depth game, to be honest. I was trying to explain this game. I was playing it the other day, and I was live in Discord. And like hanging out in TeamSpeak, and I was trying to explain this game to Chaz, and I was just like, and this, and this, and this.
Like, yeah.
There's so much to this game. It's kind of insane, actually, how much there is to it eventually. But it's all good.
My struggle is I need dirt.
Dirt? Which map are you playing? Are you playing this one? The
No.
second one?
I don't have a beach.
Oh, okay. Which map did you start? Do you know? Basically, what I did when I need dirt, I just like came over here to this hillside and started digging. Because I think this level here that I'm on, like, yeah, I would eventually, if it's possible, and I don't know if it'll be possible, but I sure want to try to level the entire island to that. I said I was going to level the last island that I played, and I never did it. So maybe this will be the one I do. I don't know. We'll see. I need a thingy do for on there, don't I? Gotta get the exhaust out. The good old, yeah, exhaust. There you go. Okay, so what we're doing right here is we're making coal. Really, it's charcoal, let's be honest. We're taking wood and making it into, they say coal, but it's charcoal. Let's be honest here. Because right now I don't have the ability to dig anything. As those of you that know this game, you know, mining or excavating, it's mining, is a huge part of this game eventually. Absolutely giant part of this game. And what I like to do is, maybe this time I'll even have 2 wood processors. But last time when I was playing this off stream, I had 1 wood processor here. And eventually, once we get some storage buildings built up, I personally just like to have a ton of them and just start clear cutting, because we need room to build, you know.
That's it. I did the first one.
You did the first one again? Okay. So the first one, that's a fun one. That's the one I played last time. Okay, so now we have the ability to have farms, which really sucks, honestly, because again, all the trees. There's so many trees, and there's just not enough. There's not a lot of open ground. And then, of course, you do kind of want to keep in mind, like, A, where water is, but B, like, okay, I'm going to be digging all this out eventually over here, so I don't really want to put farms on top of that. I don't have access to, you know, say, like, down here right now until I can dig a ramp. I don't have access till up here till I can dig a ramp.
Especially where that copper is, it's where your water source is.
Yeah, yeah. So right now, like I said before with this game, I feel like I just build what works and then tear it out later and redo it. That's really the way I feel this game. That's how I play it anyway. I don't know how legit that is, but that's how I like to play it. We'll get a couple of farms going. That should be enough for the people that we have. Which, by the way, in the little food market thing here, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you get the ability to have like vegetables, that's the first one you get besides potatoes, right?
Yeah, I have both of them.
Okay, I didn't assign vegetables in the one, but I had a whole bunch of storage buildings like feeding into it, but vegetables weren't assigned, so I was struggling with my food supply because vegetables weren't assigned, and so therefore they
Until
weren't.
you assigned the vegetables.
Yeah, and then my food supply like tripled. I was like, oh, I'm smart. Yeah, it happens, right? Definitely happens. So what are they attempting to do down at Boca today? Are we doing a spin prime or static fire, or
You're in the full 33.
are they really? Nice.
Mary got the notice
Okay.
late last night.
The other thing with this game is we can go to like fast time, but I don't tend to play at like high speed. I'm more of a normal speed kind of guy. So there's that. But hey, we have farms now, so that's good. We have our little building up there where we're storing our food. And then the interesting thing is, you know, it starts you on the beach. That's all well, there's a little sand up here, right? I mean, a little bit of sand, like barely any sand here. But beyond that, there's no sand. So, like, we're going to end up digging out most of the sand eventually, or a lot of the sand, for, like, concrete and stuff. There is a little, is that sand there, too? What is that? Okay, there is sand underneath here, too. Interesting. So it's kind of weird that, like, they start you here, But don't build here too much because you're probably going to have to knock it all down and rebuild it somewhere else anyway. So it's kind of interesting, you know? So like I'm kind of tempted to make a land bridge, let's say, from here up to there, and like, you know, fill this water in. I'd have to move my dock, but that's okay. But fill this water in, right? So I can dig the sand, because the sand, well, the sand's not very deep though, but if I dig it any, it's going to fill with water. I'm kind of tempted to maybe do that. Like, come from like right here basically, and just build like a couple wide. I have to fill all that in too. I don't know. Decisions to be made. That's all I know. Because again, like I'm doing in my other one, I wouldn't mind taking down this mountain area just to like have, because you need shoreline eventually. You got to have docks and ships and all that stuff eventually. So it's kind of a whole thing.
There we go. Now I got brick production.
Do what, Trap?
I just decided to create a ramp.
Okay.
To get a dirt ramp.
Do I
To
like
get dirt.
Okay, hang on, Cody. Oh. Wow, goat. Goat.
It's not wrong. It's kind of the same. You know?
It's almost identical, yeah. Yeah.
Just a little bit more complex.
Yeah. And then microprocessors, you know. What do we
I just got done doing concrete. I'm not there yet.
Why aren't these guys moving?
I usually just put my, or turn it off of auto and on.
I didn't start the tower. I forgot you had to start the tower. So hopefully trucks will
Why is this not working?
get to it. Oh, we have storage buildings now though. So that's fun. And we can build a little trading dock as well. Which I don't typically use that until I need glass. Glass is a very important thing eventually. But that's eventually. All right, so we're going to assign this to be for wood storage because again, there's not a lot of flat land here where I can store stuff. So I really need to get my tree processor, just get him going. Get after it, pitter patter as they say, right? All right, now we're bringing some scrap down here to smelt up and make my first iron. That's fun. And it's kind of interesting. The more your trucks drive a certain pass, it'll go from like grass to dirt. Which is kind of funny because like if you get to a point where there's not a lot going on in your map, it'll all like kind of regrow with grass. And then say you build a whole bunch of stuff, it's like all dirt instantly.
Be nice if you could create highways.
Yeah, roads would be cool. It's all good. All right, we're about to have our first iron. Iron, so bright, so bright. And there's like goals that you can. I don't really care about them. I'm just gonna play the game, and if I hit those goals over there, I hit the goals. You know, the way I kind of like to look at it.
Yeah, mine right now is like build the captain's office, but I have that pause.
Oh.
Because it's not a high priority.
We're researching the ability to, you know, manufacture stuff. That's good. That is good. I don't like that it pops them out every time too when you complete them. It's like, no, just stay minimized. You're fine. I don't really need to know what's going on over there.
I mean, early on, it's nice that it shows, but as you get later and later, it's kind of nice to
Steven
have it minimized.
829
Yeah.
cheered Dex 100. Yo ho, what's up, peeps? Hatching chick, baby chick, front facing baby chick. Ahoy, ahoy. Captain. Hashtag replace Carson with Sean.
Steven, thanks for the bits.
Even you know he does. He can read chat back.
Appreciate the bits, Steven. I don't know if Sean knows how to edit. And like, nothing against Sean, but I don't think Sean knows how to do that stuff. Not that I knew how to do it when we started, but you know.
Like I can't get any more people or workers now, John.
How many are you up to?
420
That's it?
and 69 workers.
Oh, okay, I see. All right, never mind. According to Steven, Sean. Okay. I watch what I say. Carson's going to yell at me. I'm the one that's going to get in trouble over this whole deal, Steven, not you, just so you know. Thanks for the bits, though.
He might get in trouble, but not as much as you.
Yeah. Yeah. Carson can call me on the phone and yell at me, okay?
I want to start making concrete.
He's like the one that has my phone number, so it's the whole thing. And how did he get it? He stole it off the Extra Life website. I did not give him my phone number. He stole it because he logged in as me on the Extra Life website, and it's like once you log in, your phone number is like right there. So,
hey, so and so, how do you want us to contact you?
I don't want him to contact me, especially on my phone. Like, don't call me. That's not okay. By the way, I did get my 2022 gold medal from Extra Life yesterday.
Didn't you order that like last year?
No, they just shipped it out the other day, or just the email came through. They basically wait till the end of the year, and then they're like, "Oh, you hit this number of dollars. Okay, this is what like reward we have for you."
Yeah, so. X amount of rewards.
Like a chicken with. Wow, Sean, just laughing. Oh, and it rains a lot in this game too, by the way, chat. Always raining. The lightning gets me though. I will jump sometimes from the lightning.
Especially when you're hard focused.
Yeah, when you're like focused on building something and all of a sudden the shower. Man. I don't know about that. Alright, so remember when I said this game's kind of slow going starting off? It's definitely slow going, y'all. That's okay. We're about to. There we go. So we now, and the cool thing is in here, not in here. Where's that? This one? No. This one? No. This one. This game has an extensive help menu. If you need to know anything about this game, and what I really like is they have just detailed pictures. Okay, I'm a big picture book kind of guy, you know. So detailed pictures with instructions to tell you how to do pretty much everything in the game. And like, oh, what that symbol, like, it's just.
Steven 829 cheered Dex 100, hashtag teach first time to edit.
There's the lightning, by the way. Steven, he can edit. He's made some videos. He has made some videos. He actually is right now kind of getting back into making some videos. See, he's been writing a book about the family with like genealogy stuff, dating way back. And that process is almost done. He's actually waiting for some more stuff to come in, but that process is almost done. And so he has some time to do other stuff now. And one of his things that he is kind of dabbling in is actually making YouTube videos about like what to do with DNA results from say 23andMe or whatever, like how to interpret them, how to look at them, what to do with this, what to do with that kind of thing, is what he's kind of looking at right now, because there's people in St. Louis that he knows from like, I don't know if he knows them from like German Club, or I don't know where he knows them from, but he's involved with some different organizations. And he actually has been like teaching them what to do. So he's like, you know, I need a video to refer to these people, like how to, what that kind of stuff, you know, what to do. So he's actually been dabbling with that here lately. So kind of interesting. If you ask me. All right, so early game again. I just like to build a bunch of manufacturing buildings. My camera's not quite right. I like to just build a bunch in a row, and then like I'll work on making stuff automated later, and eventually these will all go away, because like we'll come back here and start like automating stuff. But for right now, that's what we're gonna do with those, and just kind of wait for the process here. When do we get the ability to build brick? Make brick. That's a little later here. Okay, gotta research some more stuff before we get to brick. Brick is very nice. Brick is an early game thing though, because eventually we get the ability to make concrete. The concrete replaces the brick, for the record. So yeah, it is kind of a whole thing, but yeah. So for right now, basically what they do early game is you have resources two places. You have this old tower, and you get scrap and you get brick from it, right? Which are very important. And then there's also some random stuff in the dock here from the boat. So like there's some iron, diesel, rubber, etc. Right? So this kind of gets you going basically in the game. So you notice the trucks are constantly going up there and getting stuff. Well, that's where they're getting stuff from. Okay, is our tree guy about done here? I need this tree guy to come to my house in real life. We're looking at getting a bunch of trees taken out around the place here. 3 trees. Anybody in St. Louis want to cut down some trees? Let me know. Actually, it'd be a total of 5 trees, possibly 6. 3 in my yard, possibly up to 3 in my neighbor's yard. He's talking about getting some trees taken out too. So yeah. Oh, that one tree over in his yard scares me. Power lines literally run through the tree. So I don't personally want anything to do with that tree. So yeah. Just saying. Cover the travel. Storms. I don't need my trees covered in blood. Thank you. Hey, speaking of that, Storms. Dad knows. Oh, how's this go? Somebody where Dad works, boyfriend's friend or something. I don't even know. There's some tie into where Dad works, right? Dude cut his leg pretty bad with a chainsaw the other night, apparently. And he didn't go get it looked at. He called an urgent care, and the urgent care said, "No, we won't do that. It's too much for us." And so then he just put a Band-Aid on it, and not a Band-Aid, but like he bandaged it up and said, it'll be okay. And I thought of you when Dad told me the story. Stars. Oh, the storms immediately. Yeah. Like, no, why get it looked at? I'll just call an urgent care and they'll tell me that it's too much for them to do, and then I'll just not get it taken care of. It's fine. Yeah. I was like, that sounds like something Storms would do. Infection. Yeah, probably. Probably. You know, the way I said, you know, if you have a good sized gash on your leg from a chainsaw and you walk into a hospital, they're probably not going to make you wait. You know, you're going straight back, I would assume. But apparently he was out in the middle of absolute nowhere, and the closest thing to him was an urgent care, and he was not having it. I thought it was kind of funny. So yeah. Wow, stars. Tree processor, where are you going? You're going to get some diesel, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. That's another thing that's interesting early game. You don't have a fuel truck. So for them to get diesel, anything, it has to go up to the dock to get diesel. So It's a bit of a drive. Although I think Trent, you might be able to comment on this, but like the excavators and the tree harvesters, I feel like they sped them up big time.
Oh yeah.
They fly now. They used to creep. It used to take like 10 minutes to go anywhere.
I just wonder how the big ones do, because I know those
that's true.
in the past were like
Faster.
turtle speed instead of.
Yeah, or slower. Yeah. I would be interested. I haven't gotten there that far on my other one. Actually,
I have at least one fuel truck.
I have the fuel level 2 unlocked. Let's see. On my other one that I've been playing, I am fuel level 2. Where's that at? I wonder. Okay, so right here. Okay, I'm basically to the part where I need research 3. And then I stopped because I didn't want to go there. I do have the bigger, like the yellow trucks unlocked on my other one, but I also don't have any of them. I think I have like 2 built because I can't manufacture glass. So I have to trade for glass. So, yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome to some Captain of Industry, where it's a very slow-paced game to start with, but it's still fun. Once we start actually being able to like really build stuff, it'll get better, I swear, chat. Okay, can we make this a higher priority? So this is a very interesting system here with the priority list. Like, you can change from 1 to 15 how like the priority is on this particular building. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, they'll put stuff in here / well, they won't take anything out, but they'll put stuff in here and they'll worry about it more than, you know, something else, which is interesting. Although I only have a couple trucks right now. So we have 8 total. And I have 2 assigned to the wood processor, so I only have 6 trucks to like handle everything else right now. Eventually we'll have a lot of trucks. But for now, yeah. Which the trucks are interesting. They've made them better. They used to be really dumb. This game, I think, is still technically in beta. So, like every game today. Early access forever. That's the way games are. But that's okay. Let's assign some more trees here, because we want this whole forest to go eventually. All in due time. Because this will all be developed eventually. And then I'm on on the one I've been playing off stream. I like personally to dig for the coal or any of the stuff. I like to go kind of next to it and dig a ramp down to the bottom of the coal, let's say. So you can really, you know, basically you're digging the whole mine from the bottom up at that point. You could come in here and like dig a ramp down like on top, but then you're driving on coal that you need to excavate out. So I like to take the time kind of earlier on and dig a ramp, let's say, down to it. And in this case, with this being so large, I mean, I'm going to be working in here for a long time getting that coal out of there. I'll probably come somewhere in this area here and dig a ramp down and get to the coal that way. That's what I'm thinking, which is what I'm doing on my other one too. So now that I've started here, I probably won't play the other one too much, but that's okay. It's still fun.
Steven 829 cheered Dex 100. Special edition Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream is good. Puma plow.
Strawberry and cream. Interesting, Steven. Interesting. So chat, I had an experience. Thanks for the bits, by the way, Steven. I had an experience yesterday, chat. I did something yesterday that I have not done in over 2 years. Okay. I went to Walmart. I know. I went to Walmart. First time in like 2 years. Over 2 years, actually. That, I went to Walmart. Kinda crazy. But that's okay. Alright, what do we just unlock? We have the ability to mine now. Alright, so first things first, we gotta build the building to get us more trucks. Because why not? Alright, mining towers. We can start with mining towers. And coal is going to be one of the first things that we need, honestly. So probably what we'll do is we'll put one here. And then I'll probably put another one in right away. So that we can start working on our ramp as well. But yeah, first time go to Walmart in like 2 years. It was kind of crazy. Kind of overwhelming in a way. There were a lot of people there, but B, it's just crazy seeing all the stuff, you know. You haven't been somewhere in so long, it's kind of insane. All right, so we're not going to worry about that right now. I need more trucks and I need to build excavators. So I think trucks need to go first because trucks will help us like haul stuff around and all that good stuff. So we'll build a couple trucks in theory. Was it for fun or something necessary? I went to basically get stuff, Fire Shadow. I'm not having a Super Bowl party per se, but I wanted to. I've been dying to make some buffalo chicken dip for a while. And so basically I went to get stuff to make buffalo chicken dip. Pretty much what we went for. So I went to get that stuff. Basically, I've decided, or I was talking with Dad the other day, and I said, you know, basically you got Super Bowl coming up Sunday, right? Normally on Sundays we eat out. I said we need to not do that because every place is going to be packed and service is going to be terrible. And like, let's just not eat out for a day, you know? So we got all kinds of stuff. We got some frozen chicken and, oh, what else do we get? We got some little smokies we're going to put in a barbecue pot on Sunday. I'll have buffalo chicken dip. We got all kinds of stuff. Got stuff to make dinner tonight. So we kind of just like kept walking through the store like, oh, that sounds good. Hey, let's buy that. That could be dinner tomorrow night.
Basically, you went shopping hungry.
I wasn't hungry, actually. No, neither one of us were. No, that's the worst idea ever, though. Don't ever shop hungry. That's a bad. That's got bad news written all over it, Trent. Just saying. That darn lightning again, chat. There we go. I do love the copy paste of this game. This game has such a good ability to copy paste and all that stuff. It's really, really nice. Go ahead and just set up some general storage here. Again, a lot of this is probably going to go away at some point. Just because we don't really need random storage like this at a certain point, but for right now, it's fine. When do we get the ability to make maintenance, like, buildings? Do we have that now? Dump. I don't even know where that's at. I'd say we don't have that yet, no.
It's power and maintenance. It's to the right of construction.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have that yet. I just noticed my maintenance parts over there are at like 0.
Zero. Usually that's an alarm.
Yeah, I was like, that's not okay. Not okay. So these buildings are, well, they're working, but they're also missing some inputs. Which is fine. We do need to get, at some point here soon, which we don't have the ability right this second, but copper needs to get going as soon as we can. But I learned that last time. I ran out of copper. Because you only get so much copper up there from the dock. And making electronics, you run out of copper. So, but to me, it's really important to get some trucks going here. We do have a cap on our trucks right now. We're at 10 to 50 vehicles. I should say not just trucks, but vehicles in general. So, a bit of a cap. But I will say we didn't have like a full cart or anything yesterday, but we had a pretty healthy layer of stuff, you know. And
Pretty healthy Super Bowl cart.
I mean, it was a little Super Bowl, but it was also just like general stuff, like
General stuff that you needed.
yeah,
regardless.
like, you know, we like to keep, you know, say sour cream in the fridge for making the tater casserole because I'm randomly like, hey, I should make one of those. I'm making one Sunday, by the way. Just like that stuff, or just, hey, refried beans sound good. Let's grab some of those. Or, oh, we're out of cream of chicken soup. Let's grab some of that, you know. Random stuff that you use, you know. All right, so we might be out of like workers now. But that's okay. Okay, now we have the maintenance part. Okay. And since we don't have conveyor belts, I'm not really worried about where I put this stuff for right now. Always rebuild it later. And I will. But it was like not that much stuff. The dude's like $140. It's like, what? Problem is we bought eggs. That's like $100 of it. Actually, it wasn't. We don't go through a lot of eggs in the house, so we only buy like a dozen at a time. Back in the day, when there were a bunch of us living here, we would go to Sam's Club and buy 15 dozen eggs at a time. That was fun. Not really, but yeah. Definitely something. Alright, so we don't have enough workers. We need workers and we need power now. Okay, there's a problem with power though. We only have so much diesel. So there is that. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and chuck in a little generator down here. And we can't put in like a tank or anything because we don't have those yet. So
see, I'm a hard slummy kind of guy.
Steven 829 cheered Dex 100. Oh boy, cooking with John coming soon.
no, Steven. No, thanks to the bits. Or not. Nice, Fire Shadow. Do it. You won't. Report back Monday. How were they? How about that? Report back Monday. So, could really use some workers. We don't have the beacon yet either. So you get this thing eventually. I'm going to research that right now. Actually, the beacon, it allows you to, basically it brings in workers. That's what it really does. Okay. I didn't realize I didn't have any research going. Pretty much early game, you got to keep your research cranked up. Otherwise, you're wasting time. Although it does hit a point eventually where you just need to like stop researching and like figure out / just build the stuff that you need, you know. That's the whole thing.
That current queue.
Do what?
I'm in that current queue, just sitting late.
Yeah, just waiting for research.
Oh, I'm done researching for now.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
trying to get supplies
Supplies and stuff built back up, yeah.
built back up, rearranged, and
Yep.
better layout stuff.
Right. Really, once you get conveyor belts, it's like the game changes completely. And definitely
And
for
pipes.
a good way. Yep. Yeah, well, you have pipes to start with. Hopefully you get bigger pipes eventually, right? We have pipes, right? Yeah, I got pipes.
Pipe 2.
Yeah, pipe 2, pipe 3.
I haven't got the pipe 3 yet. That's
It's a lot. You start moving with pipe 3. See, I guess this is where you could like play on fast time. But I feel like I'd get in trouble if I did that. Because sometimes you got to watch it. All of a sudden you'll have like, you know, a decent amount of people and you get like the flu. And well, there go all your people. It's not good. Not good at all. All right, let's build a couple 6 excavators maybe. Then more trucks after that. Well, I probably should stop building because I really need workers. But once we get the beacon research, we'll slap the beacon up, and that helps bring in people. You get refugees that come in eventually.
Then there's a point where you just gotta pause your beacon.
Yeah, because you end up with like way too many people sometimes.
Way too many people, and then you get homelessness. And
I have over
it takes
1,000
effect.
people. I think I have over 1,000 people in my other one. I just keep building housing. I don't really know why. Because I don't need them. That's okay. It's all good. Oh, and then like over here, if you notice, you can tell how rocky this is. So it's like, okay, if you want to use this as a coastline eventually, you're going to have to fill in like pretty darn far out here to have the ability to use it. That's okay. It's all good. You do have to feed them all and provide services, yeah. Yeah, I probably have like way more people than I need on my other one, but over here, obviously, I could use at least 12 people right now.
Went down 2 workers somehow.
Front row. But once we get the beacon going, we should be okay, and then we're going to have oil and bricks to work on next, and then the ability to make copper. We'll probably do that next, and then really storage bins would be great, too. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Then eventually rubber. And then see, I guess this is kind of where, like, it almost makes sense before going to construction 2, just kind of pause. Get everything kind of situated, and then go to construction 2. Because you have to build those then to build, like, you know, conveyor belts or anything past. So, kind of makes sense to, like, pause for a second and kind of figure out what's going on and whatnot, you know? Welcome back. How's it going? Welcome in. Alright. But yeah, so it's kind of a whole thing. Although Sarge has been playing the last level, the one they just added. Like, and he's talked about how much of a nightmare that level is. Which is fun, I guess, right? I don't know. These things, okay, these don't require workers. Okay, that's what I was wondering. The mining towers things. Sure could use some workers, though. That beacon can't research fast enough. It rained all day yesterday for you, Trent?
Off and on, yeah. It started like as a slow sprinkle.
Yeah.
It was a nice soaker, and then now it's like 25 mile-an-hour winds. Oh, 27 now. Almost 30.
There was literally, it rained almost all day yesterday here. Pretty crazy. I don't know how much rain we ended up getting, but it rained a lot. Definitely rained a lot. That's okay. It was actually like, if it wouldn't have rained yesterday, we might have broke out the field cultivator, okay? We want to go over what was the pumpkin ground one more time. And we just haven't done it yet. Another cool thing about this game, y'all, is again with the help. They're very helpful in this game, so you eventually will end up with every product that's in the game. And basically you can click on it here and it'll show you everything, every way to manufacture it. And then everything that it's used in. Right now I only have, you know, making electronics, but eventually there'll be more for rubber. Or for diesel, there's like 18 different ways to make diesel. And then everything you use diesel in. It's really, really it's really cool. All the things of the microprocessors don't even, oh god. I don't even want to think about that part of the game. Okay, we get it. You're a full farm and nobody's coming to empty you. I get it.
Yeah, mine's yelling at me because my storages that
There's nowhere to
connect
go.
to the farms are full.
There's nowhere to go with the potatoes right now, so we're just gonna chill. We have a 93 month food supply. Okay. Can't do anything
I'm
with
hovering
it.
around 40, 42.
Well, I don't have any bins to put the food in, so
My 2 bins are full, and I'm trying to build.
nice. I
Or-
kind of just have to wait right now. Wish I had an excavator now. I actually have idle trucks. I have 4 idle trucks right now. How dare we? How dare we? Wow. Those things you weren't expecting to see this game today? I don't know if a lot of people were. Honestly, I was going to start this up, like last week? And then we started playing Rust. So... yeah, and I'm trying to scale back on the farming a little bit just because, like, you know, coming up in March, we're going to be doing the 100,000 bale thing. So I know that's all I'm going to be playing. So I just kind of felt like playing some Captain of Industry today, so might as well play some Captain of Industry. I do have stuff I want to accomplish in Rust still. Obviously, Sarge and I, we got to come up with a plan for our Amazon floor of our house. I still want to mess with that. In fact, I might try to, if Sarge is going to be around tonight, maybe I'll try to figure out a plan, and then maybe tomorrow night on stream we can build out Amazon. Basically. Would be the hope. So, kind of get a game plan together and then actually like build it out would be cool. Maybe tomorrow, so we'll see. Or wood storage. Plenty of wood storage still. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna always keep room for wood because you know, the more trees that the tree harvester cut down, you know, the more open land that we have. Mr. Plugger, good afternoon. How's it going? It's another thing I need to accomplish tonight. I keep forgetting to put Plugger's baler and rake on the farm sim server. We have alfalfa to bale, so on Saturday. Really need to get that going. Alright, we're about to have our first excavator, chat. Our first one. Do we dig a ramp or do we dig coal? That's the question. Probably start on coal, because really, trees are a limited resource. But coal's a limited resource too. Let's start digging coal, and then when we actually need dirt, we'll start digging a ramp. Alright, so we have to assign an area for it to dig. I like to just start by flattening land, personally. So we're just going to hold this flat at a 5. Plus 5. And, I'll start working in there. And as I said earlier, the excavators and the tree harvesters, they really sped them up. But he's flying. Plus, we gave him 2 trucks. And if we're going to get rid of, or if we're going to change to coal, then we can get rid of this bad boy here and stop using our wood to basically burn. So we'll give him a minute to start digging back here. And then we'll get rid of it.
I'm gonna create a dirt ramp.
Yeah.
Trucks are full and my storage is full.
Yep. All right, we have the beacon. Beacon. I don't know why I always like to put it next to the ship.
Oh, is that where you put yours too?
Yeah, I don't know why. Every single time though. All right, we are digging.
Where I put also my small power generation for now.
Oh yeah, usually I do that too. Okay, so as of right now, the trucks have nowhere to dump anything, right? So we need to change that. And for right now, I would like to keep the dirt. Dirt is kind of valuable early game, so we're going to keep the dirt and use the dirt at the same time for some goods. So basically you can assign what you want dumped in this zone here, right? So this is a mining zone, also a controlled, controls what is able to be dumped here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and save the dirt for right now and build a ramp here with dirt. So that basically we'll have access to the higher tier. And then I'm going to turn around over here. Actually, I don't like that there. Let's move this over a little bit. Move this over to, say, here. There we go. That'll work better. So we'll take the fill-in on our ramp. And let's see. We'll probably have to do it here because we need more distance that way. And then we'll turn around and come over here. And we'll say, hey, just if you have excess dirt, you can dump it in that zone, which will spill out and make a big mess, but that's okay. We can always clean it up later. So that is just dirt. That is all that is, and that's all that I will have them dump there. And then need to kind of pick a spot. I started working down here on my other one, Wallert, howdy. They're not gonna have any rock or anything. They just have dirt. But for rock and stuff, I think we'll do that over here. Kind of to start with. Maybe we'll work on shooting out like over in this area. Not obviously that far. Well, maybe that far down. I don't know. But we'll say, okay, we want to dump everything but dirt here. So rock, slag, and basically trash. So yes, we're going to dump trash in the ocean. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we'll do that for first and then drop, or at first, drop down. I kind of want to set my shoreline. That way I can always fill this in later. If I get my kind of outline, then I can put my docks on there and start like importing stuff. So we'll let that be there. So if the trucks need somewhere to dump stuff, they'll have a place to dump stuff as we get into more excavating. All right, here comes our coal, so we can probably destroy that. No, we don't need that. Which means all of the wood that we're chopping is going to go basically into storage. So we'll up our storage capacity a little bit by, you know, double. Which is fine. Alright, so we'll get a few excavators on board here. We don't really need them all on coal, but we can start digging that ramp eventually. And then, realistically, we have to watch our scrap. If we run out of scrap, that's bad, because then we'll quit making iron. But we do have all this lovely iron ore over here we'll have to start digging out eventually as well. Before too much longer. But for now, we're fine on scrap. But we'll go ahead and sign it. So if it does get any, it can start working, but we're fine for now. All right. So we are good. We just need workers. The beacon's going, right? Basically a lighthouse. It is up and working. I think about this. We could put 15 people on our boat right now. I mean, we can't because it needs to be repaired. Which we can't do that until we upgrade, so. All in due time. All in due time. Meanwhile, our farms are still full. 92-month supply of food. So that's fine. Big one right now is just getting all these darn trees out of the way, I feel like, chat.
To get your months to go above or that high, you just gotta have more storage.
For food?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did start this save today. Well, yes, hour ago. Just a couple minutes before that, but yeah. Yeah, this is all today. I'm in year 5 so far. Just a couple minutes to show like fast time, but otherwise I play real speed. I like to play real speed. Yeah, Trent, I guess you just I mean, I'm only feeding 95 people right now, right? And I don't think it technically counts the potatoes that are in the farm as like towards your food supply. I think it has to be like in a storage building count, but I could
In
be
the storage building or the food market.
Yeah. So right now I only have the one food market, and the farms are, you know, constantly complaining they're full. So yeah, it doesn't help. He only took 10 potatoes, but I think that's all there's room for over there. Yeah, that building's full, so can't really do much with that right now until I get bins unlocked, which I will in a few minutes here. Bam. All in due time. Oh yeah. See, we got some refugees. We got 14 people. Got a little copper, some rubber, some scrap, and a little bit of diesel. So the beacon's paying off already. And as you see, we have a surplus worker of 1 right now, which I'm totally okay with. We do have to keep an eye on our housing. We don't want to run out of housing, at least early on like this. We want to encourage as many people as possible to come to town. So, well, not too many people. Like, yes, we want people. No, no, I don't want too many people. We need parts. We need some milk.
I didn't know you could see the graph of your electricity production.
This one. There's charts for everything in this game. I swear.
The first time I've seen the electricity chart.
No.
I just never clicked on it.
That is one thing about this game though. There's so much information. Like sometimes it gets overwhelming. There's so much stuff going on and so much to look at. You're just like, okay, I don't need to worry about that, but put blinders on and just not worry about it. So yeah. Oh, now we need more workers. We'll get them eventually. I don't want to build another tree processor too, but if I do that, then I got to dedicate more trucks to that. And I'm going to start digging a ramp back here eventually, so. Yeah. Well, that's okay. Power pole cracked. That's never good. Never a good thing. So, yeah, spend a lot of time in this game waiting for research. Now, I could build a second research, but that takes 4 workers that I don't have right now. See, eventually you get to the point where you actually have enough people in your town so that when you build something, you have workers for it right away. That is very nice when that happens. But right now, we don't really have that luxury. That's okay. And they have changed a few things. One of them is the upgrade tool. Have you used this yet, Trent?
I just used that on like on 5 pipes that were inside. That little menu that pops up afterwards is interesting.
One of the best things they've done to this game.
It's like ×5, yes or no.
Yep. I don't have anything to upgrade, so I can't really show up. Basically, you can drag, click and drag, and like anything in this area. If I would let go, if I had anything to upgrade, of course I don't right now because you know we just started. But it would pop up a separate menu and be like, okay, you have this and this and this and this. What of those things do you want to upgrade? And then if I just wanted to upgrade, say, conveyor belts, I would just click conveyor belts and it would just upgrade them all. Instead of like having to go, okay, now you know, let me click on this one piece of molten here, and like you can upgrade, you know. So the molten you can't upgrade, but a conveyor belt eventually. We got some more refugees in. Cool. So now we have workers.
Get repaired.
Repairing your ship.
Got upgraded the darn fuel tank now.
Yeah, so you get some more range out of it.
I've explored all the other ranges that I can get to.
And that's another part of this game we haven't touched yet, Jack, because we can't send our ship out yet. But there's this whole map, and a bunch of this does fill in. Eventually, there's all these other cities and offshore like oil rigs and places you can get wood from and coal and sulfur. All kinds of good stuff eventually. It's kind of insane, to be honest. All right, we can now collect rainwater. And we can build brick. Which brick is where we need the dirt. So. Collecting water should probably be done. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I did it over here last time. It's because of the thing. Because eventually you put a pump in and have some water then. But we want to stay away from our dirt pile. And we don't actually have a tank to plumb that to yet, so we're not going to worry about that quite yet. Why is my game paused? Oh, did I hit? I hit spacebar. Why is my game not moving? I'm so confused. Alright, we'll put a couple brick makers in here. And some pipe.
There we go, got that thing upgraded.
What's that?
My food storage for vegetables at the farms.
Gotcha. Alright, so we'll build all that, and again, we're going to be short on workers here in a second. This will be our brick storage, or brick manufacturing for now. And like I keep saying, well, just do whatever you got to do now, and then, you know, rip it out eventually, right? Tear it all down. We need to collect our water because, you know, it's raining right now. We can start collecting water literally immediately. How convenient. So we need dirt now. We should have another excavator built by now. Yes, we do. Okay. So now we will assign an excavator and 2 trucks down here. And I would like them to start digging a ramp. Down, 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 down. We'll go 3 wide. That'll get us to 8 right there. I think we want to aim for 8 deep here. We probably need to back that up, though, a little bit. Need to back that ramp up just a smidge. Need to go big. There we go. Go back here, and then we can be at 8 back here before we get into, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. I probably should get these trees out of here really fast, though. Bring the tree guy down here right away and get these few out. Before we start having any issues with them. All right, and again, we need workers. But that's pretty typical. That's pretty typical. Okay, so they do have some water. They'll get water. I don't have a pump right now, so just kind of have to make do with old rainwater here. Just saying. But it is what it is for now. Get 3 of those in for now. We'll be fine. Need a few workers, but that's okay. But we're digging dirt. That's what matters. We need dirt, so we might as well dig. Start digging a ramp here. It just kind of makes sense to me. Man, our water into St. Louis tastes funny right now, chat. Wish I had some bottled water, to be honest with you. It does not taste good. Tastes like chemicals. Tastes like chlorine and a lot of it. This game is not new, no. Not actually sure when it came out on Steam. Let's look really fast. It came out in 2022. So it's almost a year old now. Almost a year, but look at the rockets. Oh man, that's cool. I didn't realize that. They dug a mine and they're putting their rocket launching abilities down in the mine. That's kind of sick. Anyway, it came out a while ago, but it's a ton of fun. I've played one time all the way through. Basically, there was a few things I didn't quite do. Like I didn't have I don't think I had tofu production going. Okay, I wasn't making tofu. But I did complete my tech tree the first time I played all the way through. I definitely did do that. But there was probably some stuff I just wasn't I wasn't doing all the way. But I did have like microprocessors and servers going and like all that kinds of stuff. Kind of insane. Okay, we have the ability to do stuff with diesel now. So we got to get some fuel pumps going so we can get some diesel going. Because, you know, you only have so much diesel. We have liquid storage too, so we should probably put a bin over here real fast for water storage. So that our rain system can collect. And we'll have some storage now, which is good. Yeah. Because there's no water here already, so. But these guys are making bricks, so that's good. And bricks will go into making our construction parts right now.
I got soybeans out of that.
Oh, yeah?
Finally got soybean seeds.
Nice, nice. Very nice. Okay, we are out of places to put coal, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to bring a couple excavators down here and a couple trucks and start digging on that. Really, since it's only a 3 wide, you don't want any more than 3 excavators. They don't team up. Yeah. Fire Shadow, have fun getting a tire looked at. Sounds like a good time. Not at all. Alright, so our diesel, by the way. Basically our oil right now, there's only going to be like 2 deposits of oil. One is way up here, which would take us a while to excavate 2. Not saying we couldn't do it, but it would take a while to get there. We'd have to go up and then up again, which is fine. We can totally do it. But the other deposit of oil, because usually there's only 2, I believe, is here on the beach. So, kind of leaves you with no option but to put stuff right on the beach, which I don't know if I like the idea of putting oil pumps on a beach, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We do need a gap between. We'll go 4. Put a storage in right away, because why not? And I like some of the stuff they've done with the pipes too. They've made pipes better and conveyor belts better as well. Which is nice. Kind of changed it up for the better. Okay, so that should work there. And then what we're going to be doing with that oil, that crude oil, is making diesel. We're making some diesel out of it. At least that's the plan as of right now, is diesel. Because having our own diesel supply is definitely going to be a good thing. It's definitely not a bad thing. We need it for power and all kinds of stuff. But we need the ability to get a conveyor belt back there eventually. Although, honestly, to be real, like, this will all get moved eventually. Wyoming Cowboy, yeah, rest is still a thing, man. Alright, so that's pumping 18. Next thing that, oh. Dang, we probably get by with just one, but we'll put 2 in. Wyoming, I am still playing Rust. I was actually going to start this up before we started playing Rust. But I started playing this instead, or Rust instead. But I still want to play both games, don't get me wrong. We're playing Rust tomorrow night, in fact. Or at least that's what I'm playing tomorrow night, is Rust. So, yeah. Definitely still a thing. So, I want to build the Amazon facility in Rust. And I actually don't have my tech tree done yet either. And I want to get that done. Because, you know. Always got to have tech tree unlocked, right? Alright, so we have this. The other thing that we have here is wastewater. So we'll have to take care of that, which is fine. Sour water, I should say. And the only thing for us to do with sour water right now is, you know, dump it in the ocean. That's all we can do with it right now. What's the cord so you can build near us? I don't know what our chords are. They're, basically island left side of the map is where we're at, where I'm at. I don't know what my chords are though. But it's an island. Left side of the map. About halfway up. It's the only island over there. Just don't build on the island, okay? I don't think Sarge would like that. You'd probably get some explosives in the middle of the night. Alright, we now have the ability to make copper. I just want to make sure this is all working up here before I drive away from this. Or go away from this and work on other stuff. We have the ability to make copper, so that's cool. Okay, so we need more workers, but it just yelled at me. We also need more housing. We are out of housing. So let's put in a couple housing grids here as well. I actually really like this. These are shipping containers. I think it looks really cool, personally. We will upgrade these eventually to make them look better. But for now. Alright, everything should be good here. Yeah, everything should be good here eventually. But we're pumping crude. We're putting it in storage. We should be good. Is that pipe actually full? Pipe does 60 per, right? These do 18. I need another pipe. There you go. There you go. Done deal. Yeah, don't build on the island. Sarge won't like that, I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Oh, didn't you also say don't build so close to each other?
I mean, that's the other thing. Yeah, there's like a whole map. And there's a lot of people already built like on top of Sarge and I. Stay away. Go away.
There's even, I think Tom built really close to, I think, Storms and Farm Nick,
Yeah.
I think they said.
Fair play, Waller. Math is the thing, you know? So we're good now. Sarge drops nuke. Pretty much, yeah. And the other thing with the pipes, by the way, is there's such a thing as pipes too. Eventually over here somewhere in the tech tree. Where are they? There's conveyor belts too. So pipes too got to be somewhere over here, right? Here we go. Back here, pipes 2. Pipes 2, they do 200 per 60. So, yes, please. Kind of like conveyor belts. Conveyor belts are 60 for 60. And when you hit conveyor 2, which I just saw now, there it is. When you hit conveyor 2, they go to 200 as well. So you're like, yes, please. And then if you scroll somewhere over here, conveyor 3, they do 450 per 60. Is there conveyor 4, Trent?
I have not seen, I've only seen conveyor
I think it's 3.
2.
I think 3 is the highest. Yeah.
Where's 3?
It's way over there. Just past research.
Oh,
4.
there's conveyor 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, research lab 4.
Yeah, but still, what is it? What did I say it was? 450. Dude, you're moving some good stuff there, you know. You are moving some stuff at that much.
Conveyor 390 rubber. Or I guess you need 5 rubber. Never mind.
Okay. You're at M12. Really, Bear? Yeah, everybody, like, I basically said on the stream, like, hey, I'm going west. Or I'm going over here, and everybody else followed me. Which is fine, whatever. It just makes scrapping kind of annoying sometimes. But basically what I do is I just jump in my helicopter and go fly across the map. Like, alright, I'm going scrapping. Tree guy, you are sitting here with no job, sir. We need to get you a job again, don't we? Let's get these trees out around this mine, huh? Come on. And that water tastes bad. Am I under like a boil order or something? That's what I feel like I should be right now. That water is disgusting. Well, I think I'm drinking soda all day, chat. Alright, what was that? We have the ability now to, make rubber. Aren't we making rubber, though, already? Isn't that a thing? No. Wait, we take the diesel. We take the diesel. We don't have sulfur, so I'm not worried about that right now. But we take the diesel and some coal, and we make rubber. Okay. And this is why, like, you know, it's kind of funny early on how you just, like, start adding on and adding on and adding on. And then you're just like, I need to destroy all this and redo it all. Because, like, the rubber, I kind of forgot about it. You know.
Yeah, I tied mine into the fuel making.
That's exactly where I'm going to put mine, yeah. Bert. All I have to say is Bert. All right, we're going to put this like this. So that possibly we can conveyor belt this, although honestly we'll probably just end up redoing all this stuff at some point. No, 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 Bear, don't make me drink the water. It's disgusting. Don't make me do it. It literally tastes like pool water, man. That's what it tastes like today. It's so bad. Gosh. Thanks, Bear. And that's
You're
fresh
the
water today,
best.
by the way. I right before stream I went in my house and got fresh water right out. Is it break time so I can go get more soda? I don't have any bottled water in my house. We don't keep any bottled water. I have distilled, like, what's that stuff called? Distilled? Is it? What's that stuff called? For like a CPAP. What is it? Is it? I can't remember what it's called. Is it just distilled water? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, I was thinking there was another name for it, and I was like, there can't be. Dad's on a CPAP, so he keeps. Okay, so that's gonna output rubber and sour water. Like I said, I don't have any sulfur right now, so I can't really work on. I can't use that recipe. So there's that. So do we have a place? Do I have a place to store rubber? That's the question. I do, and it's basically full. Okay.
Hey, this is Jack.
That's fine. Jack, where's Jack? Must be on a.
He's on the camera right now.
Must be a daddy stream. I don't have a daddy stream open. I just got Starbase Live. Okay, so we should probably start. Oh God, so bad. Our copper stuff, right? We have the ability to make copper. So we should probably start that. I want to keep it separate from that stuff because probably what I'm going to end up doing eventually, like I've been saying, is the whole like rebuild. But if we keep it kind of separated, so I don't want to put it like right here because eventually with the whole copy paste tool here, you know, I can copy this and just move this whole setup, which Captain of Industry or what's the game? Automation Empire needs copy paste, okay? And this game has it, and it's like the most amazing thing since, you know, sliced bread. The other thing that's really cool, we have like a planning mode, a build mode, right? So basically we can come in here, and this takes more of a process, plus we need water for this. So we're gonna kind of go way over here with it. And we're gonna go ahead and put in 2. And then the cool thing is with this, it takes it's a whole nother step, but that's fine. And I like to get a little weird with my, with the whole thing here. So we'll do one. Wait, that's the wrong button. Oh yeah, if you're in the build mode, you can hit X and you can just pick up the building again. Just kind of sick, not gonna lie. Didn't you get, Bear into playing this, or no? Was that some other game, Trent?
It was Bear, yeah.
Okay. So these are 24 per.
And then he got distracted by Rust.
Oh. Okay, 24. These are 12, so that needs to be, we need 2 for 1. It's a 2 for. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay, Bear. My bad.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Transport Fever. That's another game I wouldn't mind bringing it back at some point. That's a fun game as well. Alright, we're gonna go right there. Now, I like to run my trenches very weird compared to most people, I would say. Most people would just hook them up. Do what?
Are you gonna bury your trench?
Oh, my molten trench.
Oh.
Nah, I don't know if I'll do any burying of pipe. We'll see. But I like to run them kind of one direction and then back the other way, which I know is weird, but. And then Rust came along. Yeah, pretty much, Bear. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna need slag output eventually out of here, right? Produce slag, yeah.